Here comes the first pitch. He takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chad Cloutier. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He pulls this one into right. Reyes is there, and he has it for the out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Daniel Armas. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Daniel Armas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Settling in now, Tim Sims. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Another 0-2 coming. And he fouls this one off. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Relay. No runner, cut hold.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Hit on the ground out for short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first one of the game from third.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit.
Four.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Coming to the plate now, Neil McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marquez moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So stepping in, Jose Saldana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Saldana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. That's inside. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Edmonds is right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Zach Lusk. He flew out in his last at bat.
Zach Lusk.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off again, ball 3. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chad Cloutier.
Shortstop, Chad Cloutier.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On the ground to first. Schultz charging in on it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Daniel Armas. He singled his last time up.
Daniel Armas.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, straight up,
Popped him up. Hubbard over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tim Sims. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Outside and low, 3-0. Peter Ikeda would be next. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in, Peter Ikeda.
Peter Ikeda.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Ikeda hits a little over the 270 mark. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line to the right side. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors. So striding in, Jose Valenzuela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Valenzuela.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a strike. Here's the 1-1. Up around the face. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
High in the air out to center field. Marquez giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box, Simon Yount.
Now batting, second baseman, Simon.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Yount is 21 years of age. Is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of how I was raised. I came up as a shortstop, and everyone thinks you could just go over to second base, seamless transition. Not the case. It kind of feels like you're stepping on a different part of the earth right there. Everything's happening at way different angles. Turning a double play at second base becomes a real focal point and stuff you have to work on. Shortstop, the angles are all moving in front of you, all moving towards first base. This is interesting.
Standing in now, Neil McDonald, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hit on the ground is short. Fay is there, and there are two away now. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Saldana, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jose Saldana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the good news is this guy can really dial it up and let it fly. The bad news is sometimes he overthrows it and has absolutely no idea where it's going. He's in a little bit of a trouble, so we'll see if he can work his way out of this.
Into the box, Zach Lusk, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. Jason Gurka takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a four-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Bay Sox jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Henry Arturo gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Donnie Hart hammers down the save, his sixth. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out.
Good job.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the Erie Seawolves. It's baseball on the show, And it's coming up next. Artie Lewicki gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Rich Pereira. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9. Waite arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, this lineup's got to go about it a little bit differently, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They're in the bottom third in slugging percentage in the league. But they can string some hits together, manufacture some runs, create some problems on the base pass, being aggressive, and try and attack you that way. Be on the lookout for that.
Set to go now, Ricky Huston, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Way in front of that fastball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Marquez ranging forward. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready now, Wyatt McClory, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Eubanks is over to take a look. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-2.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
McClory, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So striding forward now, Tino Velasco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Tino Velasco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Chris Nieves waits on deck. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's the first out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy. He counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Elliott Rice, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Rocha. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Orlando Bond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses ball 1. Dribbled to the right side. But that one rolls foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. Wait is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Stepping up now, Rich Pereira. He flew out in his last at bat.
Rich Pereira.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch. Ricky Huston would be next towards second, and this is taken for the out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Ricky Huston.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Ready for another chance. Wyatt McClory. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wyatt McClory.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Jones, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
McClory, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. This is line to left. Wait is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Coming to the plate now, Tino Velasco. He drew a walk his first time up.
Baseman, Tino Velasco.
First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
Into the box now, Chris Nieves, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. In now, Marcos Luis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Marcos Luis.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The batter.
Standing in, Elliott Rice. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The batter. Left fielder. Orlando Bond.
In now, Orlando Bond, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wait is over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Rich Pereira.
Right fielder, Rich Pereira.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now batting. Third
Into the
baseman,
box, Ricky Huston.
Houston.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Wyatt McClory. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Wyatt McClory.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1. This is in the air out to left field. Wait on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The 0-1.
Up, up, up.
High pop up. Wallach has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Tino Velasco. He singled his last time up.
Baseman, Tino Velasco.
Here comes the first pitch. To first. Rocha fields it cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Chris Nieves. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Designated hitter, Chris Nieves.
On its way is pitch number 75. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Nothing across here this half. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no. Into the box now, Marcos Luis.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way to.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Seawolves seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Lewis Robeson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Number 24 is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Javier Irizarry closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark.
Good job.
In the minor leagues, a lost season is never fully lost because any situation can be a teaching opportunity.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sight. Number 24, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Oh, and he misses it. He's around first, heading for 2.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem. But something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Coming to the plate now, Vinny Prado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Espinoza leads off second with nobody out. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Vinny Prado goes down for the first out of the game. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Marquez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Cedric Pierce. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Stepping in, Woodrow Raines. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Ramirez moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball, and he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Ramirez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Jim Arthur, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed.
1-1-1.
Personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And this is knocked down on the mound.
It's a grinder AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Second baseman.
To short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. So digging in now, Willie Ramirez, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Rico Espinoza. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Vinny Prado. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Josh Cowan. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be put away easily for the out. stepping in and ready for another shot, Cedric Pierce. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Cedric Pierce.
First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Up around the face. Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marquez is in pursuit. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.